Hey everybody, this is John and Calamity Jane with the YouTube channel Trail Camera Adventures. Hey, in this episode, this is an awesome one because we're going to show Calamity Jane from a little tiny puppy what it takes to develop a little puppy dog to a great trail camera dog. And she has really turned into a great one. We're still working on the camera part of it, aren't we? Well, I know, but you certainly do have all the trails down and you know where all the animals are. And she tells me, all I gotta do is, read her body language, and she shows me trails, and she shows me where all the animals are going, don't you? So anyway, I hope you enjoy this episode as much as Calamity is enjoying doing this.
Calamity comes from the famous letter. Her daddy is Westminster's best of show Trumpet, and her mommy is Ladybug. Okay, here we go. Up, up, up. Someday you'll just hop in. There's some water. There you go. Want some water? You're doing good. Here's your bone. You want to show Mom your bone that you got today? Yes, that's so good. Oh, you did so good. How do you like that adventure? It was good, huh? It was a good adventure. Those wrinkles and long ears are really functional on a bloodhound. Those big floppy ears and wrinkly skin aren't just cute, they help them work. The ears sweep scent particles towards the nose. The wrinkles trap odors close to the face, and it turns a dog into a kind of moving scent collection machine. Hey, let's go this way. Come on, let's go this way. Oh, let's go. Actually, you're right. We need to go up this way. Bloodhounds lead the way. Up. Come on. Up. Up. There you go. Oh. Did you know bloodhounds have the strongest sense of any smell of any dog? Their noses contain up to 300 million scent receptors. Humans have about 5 million. And she is just working it. She is just smelling. Everything. So, yeah, there's lots of smells here, huh? Oh, yeah. This is sort of a staging area for, I happen to know, for the gene elk before they go into the swamp. They just don't go marching out there and present themselves to predators. They can follow a scent trail that's days or even over a week old and still remain accurate. Okay. This is within a few yards of where we came in. Boy, she really wants to go that way. But the truck's up here. Come on. I gotta correct you. Come on. We're going back to the truck. There you go. Up over here. Come on. Up. Up. Let's go. Up. Come on, let's go. Up. One more. Up. I'm not sure Wyatt would have even had to jump up on those. You just step over those long legs. Oh, you really want to go over there. Is that the way the animals went? They did, didn't they? Okay, but we are cutting to the road and going to the truck. Bye-bye. Okay, we made it. Yeah. So Calamity and I are right at one of the entrances of Gifford Pinchot Forest. We're actually not going to be in the forest. We're going to be close, but this is a great place to sit and talk. So we are going to recover a oh, here comes another truck, so you're going to look at that truck go by. We're going to recover a trail camera that we left last time. So anyway, we know there's going to be lions and stuff on it because last time we pulled, there was 2 trail cameras that were right by this one that we forgot about, and there was 2 different lions, there was 2 different bears, and there was also a bobcat on there. So can't believe we forgot this one. It's an even better position for the lions that came through, so we're really excited to get in there and pull it and see what's on the card tonight. So anyway, are you ready to go? Hey, big girl. Hey. She is 4.5 months old. She'll be 5 months old on the 28th at the end of this month. She was born March 28th of this year, and she's just doing great. Okay, you're ready to go, aren't you? You're being so good sitting up there. Good girl. Here we go. Well, what do we have here? September 1st. And I've got Calamity Jane with me, and we're going to drive up the mountain and maybe do a little. Anyway, it's fun to be out here. We did it. We made it this high. Look, you got mud on your nose. And here comes the reason for so much mud. You are a mud puppy, you know that? Yes, you are. Okay, come on.
Nice.
How about this view, huh?
It's amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, go ahead and hit stop. Alrighty, coming down off the mountain. We got some dog training going on called puppy carrying. I've done it for a while. Chris is doing it now. And she's learning not to squirm in case we ever have to do this when she's a big girl. She'll know to just relax. You're missing all the smells? Is that it? You're missing all the smells? I know. What a good girl. All right, so more training. We're working on trust here, and she pretty much trusts everybody, but the value here is in the future when she's a big girl, if she has to be carried, then strangers can carry her. And there's nobody stranger than us, right? Hold still. There you go. Okay, keep walking.
Okay.
I'll settle her down. There we go. So there's a pretty widely viewed video of a guy packing their full-grown bloodhound out, and I reached out to him. I thought it was amazing. He had her strapped up and sitting on his meat pack, and she was just looking left and right, very comfortable with it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Want to take a little bit of a rest here?
Yeah, it's nice and shady. Let's rest here. Okay.
Come here. Come here.
Good girl.
I think everybody knows this about bloodhounds, but they are world-class droolers. Our bloodhounds, when they start shaking their heads and they're drooling, they have slobber that comes out in big long strings. We call that slobber slingers, and some of those slobber slingers, they are way up on the wall and a lot of times hanging from the ceiling. And part of our house has 12, 14-foot ceiling. Amazing how a slobber slinger can get up there that high, but they do it. It doesn't happen that often, but if they've been worked hard or there's been a lot of time playing outside, they can be surprisingly lazy. And I think most people, when they picture a bloodhound in their mind, is this sleepy, melting dog laying out on the porch that you almost got to trip over to get up. But they do nap seriously hard, and when they snore, oh, it's a beautiful thing. They love to climb. They'll be up on couches. They'll be up on chairs. And they climb tables. They like being up high and seeing stuff too. But they can fall asleep, and when they do, they curl up in little balls and just fit in amazingly small spaces. Since Calamity's been a puppy for the last couple of years, when I'm checking trail cameras, I kind of like to keep her in front of me so I can see what she's up to, what she's eating, and not getting herself into trouble. In years past, when I had Wyatt, when I would stop at a camera station, he would sit down behind me and basically watch my back. And I could always reach back and find him. He was always there as the protector. I imagine in time Calamity's probably going to do the same thing.
Where were they?
Calamity right now is a little over 100 pounds. Bloodhounds are full grown. They're gentle giants. They're anywhere from 80 to 110 is typical size. Canine Wyatt was exceptionally large. He was in shape at 135 to 140. They're also very patient. They're extremely gentle with children and super affectionate. Anyone who owns a bloodhound can attest to that. They're extremely good-natured, though every bit of stubborn. What we like to say in our household is labs will do anything for you, and bloodhounds look at you and say, okay, what's in it for me? Boy, the difference between stamina and strength and pulling power in a bloodhound compared to other dogs I've had like Labradors is incredible. They go and go and go and go. I was looking at some statistics about them. They say a bloodhound can track a scent for over 100 miles. Now, in all the trailing we've done, we haven't done anything close to that, but we have. When Canine Wyatt got his national title, the GPS said on foot he went over 7 miles, and obviously me right behind him, in an hour and about 10 minutes. That is moving. So they do have an amazing amount of stamina. We went through quite a bit of water, but they were bred for that. They've been bred for endurance. And in the olden days, in medieval Europe, they used to track deer and boar. And that's where a bloodhound is absolutely incredible. Bloodhound scent tracking evidence has been accepted in U.S. courts because of its reliability. There are real cases where a bloodhound's trail helped locate missing people or identified suspects.
Let's go. So when I was doing a little bit of research for this video, I looked up bloodhounds working jobs, and the list that I got was really interesting. Some are obvious. Bloodhounds serve in search and rescue, police investigations, missing person recovery, and the one that shocked me, and I had to laugh because of the way, one of the ways I use my bloodhounds now in
Back to the truck.
with Calamity, especially in trail cameras, they listed wilderness tracking. This is why they often work better than obey. Their instincts are incredibly strong, and so when we get ready to go out in the woods and I'm behind watching Calamity's change in behaviors, I can see that she is absolutely in her element. She will show me where every animal goes. If we're going down a trail and all of a sudden there's an intersection of another trail, I won't always see it, but her head will bob one way or the other, and as I come up to that spot, I'll look and it'll be obvious. Without the bloodhound and without reading the dog, I would never see that and explore some of the areas that she's taken me or Canine Wyatt has taken me in the past.
You probably noticed if you watched several of our videos, my bloodhounds are always on leash. They're typically docile, mild-mannered, and loving companions. However, once they're on the trail, they are tenacious, independent, single-minded, stubborn, and often follow their nose wherever the scent leads. So being off leash is not really an option. Oh, you're a turkey head. Gobble, 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 gobble. The bloodhound is also known as a St. Hubert hound or sleuth dog, is a large, strong scent hound with an extraordinary keen sense of smell. It's considered the best of any dog breed. Its physical features, long drooping ears and loose wrinkled skin, are thought to help trap the odors and channel them towards its nose, enhancing its ability to track scents over long distances and even days later. This is not a bad place to rest. We are tuckered out. I think we're still tired from last weekend, those 2 days, yeah. So when Calamity lays down, we've been putting a lot of work in. So we're going to collect a few more cards on the way back, and then we'll be done. Okie dokie. All right.
Time Calamity's being good and you're not.
I think they trade off days.
We'll probably work it out. Yeah, it's your turn today.
Okay. Here we go. So, besides finding the trail cameras and the hikes and stuff, one of the favorite times of the day is is snacky time. And today we didn't stop off at the store, but I did last night make some of our own homemade egg and sausage burritos, and these are for you. Can you get in here? Hi.
Oh, thank you, John.
And this one's for us, and we're gonna sit here and munch on it.
Hold on,
So we just tried going up the big steep Buck Hill, and that's not gonna happen. It is incredibly steep. I did a little bit of video up there. There's so much down timber and
rocks and the tangled
rocks.
foot.
It's really kind
John
of,
shared this, so you better be good.
it's pretty impossible. I guess if it was life-threatening, we could come down it. And certainly, if you had to, you'd go up it. But it's just too steep. So
I'd do it if it was one of us or one of the dogs, but
So we're not going to do it.
Calamity.
And I'm going to look at Onyx and see if we can approach it from the very top side and some back roads. Hike in and hit it up there. So I think that's going to be the plan.
Mini,
No thanks. What is that?
mini smoked
Oh,
sausage.
okay.
Back
Yummy.
up.
Yummy. Yummy, yummy. You want to try some of this? Mmm. Yummy. We also have an egg sandwich. Look at that.
Whoa.
And there's some sausage in there too. Hey. Oh. Calamity. You guys are making a heck of a haul today.
You almost don't deserve anything, Paul. You've been kind of a unique one today.
Hey. When a bloodhound gets on a trail, it forms a detailed odor image in its brain and becomes incredibly focused, ignoring all other competing odors or distractions. I don't know how well that worked. Second time through, she had her head up. I mentioned before they are relentless trackers and often will not give up until they find the source of the scent, a trait that makes them invaluable in search and rescue or law enforcement operations. I want to talk for a second about what I think is a bloodhound's strongest characteristic, and that's the ability for its mind to think and connect the dots. When I say connecting the dots, it's quite obvious when they're on trail. Scent is a fluid thing. It can go around corners, it can go and pool in low areas, it can disappear. Well, just following this scent is not enough. One of the strongest things that I love to talk about with my friends and canine people is their ability to connect the dots, which means a scent trail ends, the bloodhound thinks it through. Typically what they do on lead is they'll circle until they pick it up. In other words, whatever they're trailing might have made a left or a right turn or climbed something. But anyway, the bloodhound stops, thinks it through, knows what it's trailing, and takes the best route to try to pick it up again. That's dot to dot, and that's what I think is the most amazing attribute of a good trailing bloodhound. Hi. Let's just settle down here and take in a view. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's Swift Reservoir. There's Mount St. Helens. Incredible. Well, we're at the end of our hike. A lot of trail cameras. There's Swift Reservoir. Mount St. Helens. Sean and Apollo. Whew. Definitely a big day. Yeah. Big day. Wow. This is not a bad place to rest. We are tuckered out. I think we're still tired from last weekend, those 2 days, yeah. So when Calamity lays down, you know we've been putting a lot of work in. So we're gonna collect a few more cards on the way back, and then we'll be done. Okie dokie. All right. So my family got into bloodhounds because years ago we wanted to do more for search and rescue, and it just felt with what I could see the hounds do on the mountain that if I got into dog training with a bloodhound, the best that there is, we would be able to make a difference. And it was more than just search and rescue that got us hooked on bloodhounds. They're amazing creatures. They're very sensitive. They're very unique. We talked about how stubborn they are and what's in it for us compared to like Labradors who are there to please, period. But I think the sensitivity part is one of the things that I am most attracted to bloodhounds. They are like special children in our family, and they're all unique in different ways. At first glance, a lot of them look exactly the same. The big droopy ears, you know, the wrinkled skin, but they all have these very unique characteristics, and they're all so sweet and soft. And we're on number 5 or 6 and helped with fostering, and have been around a lot of bloodhound people, and bloodhounds are just as special as they look. They're amazing, amazing dogs. They're not for everyone, and I certainly don't recommend everyone to get a bloodhound, but for the right type of person, they are an amazing addition to your family. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we liked making it. And if you did, come here, girl. And if you did, go to our YouTube channel. There's hundreds of them there. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like our videos. And there's a whole bunch of wildlife, and there's a whole bunch more of all the different bloodhounds. We've got Canine Wyatt on there. We've got a little bit of Cedar, and there's also your brother Elton. Elton's on there too. So thank you for watching. Please like it, please share it, and please come back. Thanks.